guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please? Sorry, I've got it on quiet. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 5:58 p.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Thursday the 17th of November.
And Alexa, what's the weather like in Rochester? Alexa, the weather?
Right now in Rochester, it's 10 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast is just a few clouds in the sky, with a low of 8 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke, please?
I tried to write a good chemistry joke, but it was too formulaic.
That's an intelligent joke, Alexa. Right, guys, I'm starting my videos a bit later this evening. I've just been feeling a bit tired. The day's been quite hectic. So I woke up this morning and I got on the train to Chatham with my son because his car had broken down. So his car had broken down and we needed to get it to jump start. So we both asked people this morning, well, my son did, he asked the cleaner if he could help with the car because it was like stuck. So the cleaner helped my son push the car and tried to jump start it that way and it wouldn't jump start. So we both got on the train together from Rochester to Chatham and basically my son went to Halfords to buy a jump starting kit for the car. So we stopped off in Starbucks to have a coffee and I had a piece of velvet cake. And a lady walked in with no teeth and she had two dogs. So the dogs were barking inside Starbucks. I've already done a video where I went into Starbucks by myself and filmed somebody taking a dog in there. This time there was an old lady with no teeth, so she had all her teeth missing, and she walked two dogs into Starbucks by Chatham railway station inside, and the dog was barking loudly while I was having my coffee and eating my cake, which put me off, so to speak. I hadn't had a call from my mum this morning, and I was worried about my mum last night because she hadn't called, and my mum Jennifer said that she hadn't been feeling very well and she keeps falling asleep on the sofa. So I said to my son, I think I better ring my mum because I haven't heard from her and I'm worried about her. So I rang my mum first thing this morning and she was fine. She just said that she hadn't been feeling too well. So I was relieved to find out that my mum Jennifer was okay, and I was worried about my mum. Genuinely worried about my mum. I thought something had happened to her. I've rung my mum 3 times today. So my mum hasn't been spending her phone bill today. I phoned my mother, Jennifer, 3 times to check that she's okay. Chatham was quiet and I haven't got a lot of money. I'd been out and got some Christmas things from Strood yesterday, so I haven't had much money on me. So we weren't out shopping. It was basically just to go to Chatham, get a kit to help my son start his car from Halfords and come back. But we did stop off for a coffee and I had a piece of velvet cake. And then we got back home to Rochester on the train and my son tried the starting kit in his car and it wouldn't work. So we then stayed inside the flat for a bit, and then we went into Costa's, and I had a Toblerone latte. And we sat in there for a bit. We also went into the Co-op and got a scratch card, and I won £5 on it. So I got a scratch card and £2 card, and I've won a fiver on it. So I've won £5 on this Jolly 7 scratch card, because my finances haven't been too healthy. No. I had a headache. I've had a headache for some of the day, so I went into Sainsbury's in Chatham to get some migraine tablets. I haven't bought very much today, no. It's been a frantic, busy day. My mum rang me when I was in Costa's. My mum rang me whilst I was in Costa's, but I rang my mum back, and Jennifer said that she's going to ring me this evening to see if everything's going okay, because I told my mum that my son's been having trouble with his car outside my property. I don't drive. I've never learnt to drive. I've just added some photos to Instagram, guys, with me, Crystal, in this jumper and grey leggings. So my Instagram is Marshall A. Crystal. It's backwards. So it's Crystal Alice Marshall backwards, my Instagram. So hopefully my son will be able to get his car started so that he can go back to London. I've had dinner. Yesterday my son cooked me spaghetti bolognese, and today my son has cooked me chicken korma, which I'm eating now. And this is the kit that my son bought from Halfords, which cost nearly £60. My son had to pay £60 for this to get the car started. I did ask my mum if she had jump leads this morning, because my dad, Derek, had a box of stuff with hammers and things and tools in, and I thought there might have been some jump leads, but my mum said no, she doesn't think so. So that cost nearly £60. We went into Chatham basically just to get that, come back to try and get my son's car started, and it still wouldn't start, which is a bummer. The battery's gone completely dead, and my son is now in the process of getting some help to try and get his car started. I can't drive. I'm no use at all. I haven't even got a spanner in my property. My son looked through my drawers to see if I had a spanner, but I don't drive, so I haven't got any car stuff. My dad, Derek, drove a small red Starlet that my mum sold for 20 quid for scrap. I can't drive. I can't help. I'm useless. It annoys me because I've never learnt to drive, and I would like to help, and I'm annoyed with myself. Anyway, guys, hopefully I'll be able to show you what post I've got, and I'll get a balloon video up. See you later.